What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Gintama reaction. This is chapter 678 and 679. There's a lot of characters returning after 2 years with their new role: assassin, president, merchant, and slave, Sakamoto. All of this is coming in. Somebody is after Gintoki, and obviously it's Crow and Gintoki have something. I'm starting to remember some stuff. For the new viewers, I have watched the Silver Soul arc. I'm up to date, up to semi-final. It's just I kind of forgot some important information. That's why we are rereading it in manga format. This is the first time I'm reading Gintama Manga. Anyway, that all being said and done, let's go and get this chapter started. This is 678. It's not just Donbei. All food has Yoshiko Riho in it. Okay, that's the title, by the way. The Yagagarasu symbol, Gintama, Naraku. That organization is supposed to have completely wiped out 2 years ago. So why? Good question. And dude, look at this. There's like a flame. Is that a flame? Man, he loves his dark ink so much, isn't he? Anyway, Group 3 lead the citizens to safety. Group 1 and 2 get to the scene as fast as you can. Hurry. Vice Chief. Yamasaki, what's the situation? So, the damage to... You know, the funny thing is, they forgot him for 2 years. Soon as he come back and reminded him I'm still alive, he's using him to the fullest. Anyway, so the damage to the city is pretty bad, but it looks like the populace quickly noticed something strange was going on and took over. Are you trying to be the bigger cause of damage? Oh yeah, while he was running, basically he's smashing through the roof. Anyway, the only ones down are what appear to be Naraku that disguise them as regular citizens. From what I heard from some eyewitnesses, they think that it's the work of 2 Ronin that they are still engaged in battle. 2 Ronin. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's going to be Takasagi and Gintoki. Alright. But they are obviously taking out the crowd rather than fighting each other. Hopefully not. Okay, yeah, they are taking out the crowds. It's them. Alright. Hey. Looks like both of us have lost our edge. Normally, the one who has your back on the battlefield is the comrade you place the most trust in. I can't believe after traveling all over the place for so long, now the only one standing here is the dangerous guy I trust less than anybody else in the world. Alright, the fated 2 before long. This is actually nice to see Gintoki and Takasagi working together back to back, because in the Silver Soul arc they were technically working for the same goal, so they are working together. However, here they are really going at it. Okay, let's see. It's not just Donbei. This is the title. Okay, let's see. Donbei is a brand of instant ramen. Yoshiko Riho is an actress that appears in the commercials for it when people are eating it as sort of spread of the food, and eating it seemed to affect her. Okay. Rest easy, Gintoki. I'm always ready to look over my shoulder. Okay, they're coming again. That's the kind of enemy we are up against. Oh, Teme. That's been acting on his own up until now. Wouldn't it be getting somebody else roped into things? I wouldn't mind if you took advantage of the situation. I'm in to kill me. It's because of our enemies that push through doing whatever they want that both you and I are standing here, isn't it? But it looks like it about time. I scattered the corpse of Naraku all over the city to keep everyone away from the area so they don't interfere. But it looks like some annoying dogs have sniffing around. It's them. Look out at the sea. Okay, there's a boat. There is a ship ready to go there. If you can make it there, you will shake off both the enemy and the dogs. If you are going to come with us, then move on. Though by different means, it seems both you and I are attempting to do the same thing. So you would better make use of everything at your disposal. Or as you can see, you won't be able to protecting this. Okay, of course, that's if he can swim that far. Okay, Takasugi casually gave him some hint how to escape, how to safely get away, and then he also showed the bait and he ran off. Now, can our Gintoki with Devil Fruit ability, can he swim? Can he? Let's see. Alright, sheesh, I know this always happens, but Okita-san really can be a handful. Half the weapon we went through so much to get have been completely wrecked. Well, even if we don't have any weapons at all, as long as we have Okita-san and that girl, we should be fine. That is true. Yeah, but is that girl even gonna work with us at all? Kagura-san, would it be better if I call you Kana-san? I don't mind calling you either one, just having you back here on Earth. Well, if it's Kana-san, then you are not really coming back, are you? You are the same as always. Yes, Shinpachi. Always worrying about silly things. You honestly have always been I was idiot. You do not need to call me Kana or anything like that anymore. Granny Kagura is fine. So you are not Kagura-chan or Kana-chan. Kagura-chan, what the hell is going on with you doing stuff like that, turning into little kids and old ladies? I just used a bit too much strength. Michiko-san, I am going to need to lay down for a spell. Who the hell is Michiko-san? What in the world happened to you over the past 2 years, Granny Kagura? Well, now, let's see. There's quite a bit I must go through. Oh, where to begin? I believe it was 30 years ago when it all started. You haven't even been alive for that long, Granny Kagura. Back then, I was a perkiest girl you ever laid eye on. I was so popular on Earth, in fact, that I would gotten fed up and flee the planet. Perkiest? She got the definition of perky wrong. Now, please don't start making up memories, Granny Kagura. It was around that time, I believe, that my beloved dog Roger turned into a pebble. So I went off on a journey in order to change. Are we changing the prince turning into a frog? Please don't forget your beloved dog's name at least, Granny Kagura. Alright, let's see. So she is kind of mixing up the stories with Saraharu. Turn into a pebble? We'll see. But I had quite a difficult time finding a way to turn isn't that type of food? Bolognese is a pasta sauce, right? But can't you at least keep the dog's name consistent? I swear, it doesn't work, all of this joke, if Shinpachi is not there. But after moving around to whole bunch of planet, my body started to yell out in protest. Okay, you can see sunny, freezing, and then volcano. Every time I changed planet, I had to adapt my body to harsh environment that would suddenly change all the time. And then one day, it appeared in front of me. Z. Huh? What appeared? Who's that? What are they saying? Z. You can't talk either anymore, Kakra-chan? Wait, is that some other language? Z, no. Dude, I like how shocked Shinpachi is in each of the panel, and all of a sudden, that's just like a dot. Okay, now he's gonna scream, hey, you old bat. What the hell is that coming out of your nose? Mind if I pop it? If I pop it, will we get on with the story or will it end? Z. And so my body and so she told the rest of the story in her dream. Having to adapt to all the many kind of environment during my harsh journey, I learned how to freely transform my body. Well, you sure no, well, you sure can't adapt to this one. But it was a technique an enemy I had fought previously could use, but never did I think that man would be the one to teach me. Okay, who's that man? And yet, all effort went to waste. I abandoned Earth for 2 years and wandered the universe, and in the end, I could not change anything. So I did know how to face you. After talking big back when I left Earth, split up with Eurasia, and then not being able to do anything, just end up breaking up whole bunch of stuff. I did not know what face I could make for the people back on Earth if I said I was coming back to Earth. If you knew, please tell me. Okay, now she's Hafa. Well, definitely not that one. That's for sure. Okay, that bit of rest got me most of the way back to normal. Your faces look like Baron Ashura now. That is because I am 16, the awkward age where you are half child and half adult. There is no 16 years old in the universe that looks like that. What the hell kind of body are you constructing? Okay, this Baron Ashura is a character from Mazinger Z? Whatever. Geez, well, even after listening to all that, I can't say I really understand, but I fully get why you lied. Kagrachan, you have nothing to be anxious about. We know you left because you had to serve Sarahar. You carried our feeling with you when you went to serve Sarahar, right? It's thanks to that we were able to stay in Edo and put all our effort into this reconstruction. The Eurasia didn't disband because of you. Probably, even if you hadn't gone, that person still would have disappeared. Then boss may really may have known that that guy is still alive. Sir, are you okay? Alright, so Takasaki is back. When he mean that guy and we are shifting to Takasaki, so I would assume we are talking about Takasaki. Sorry for making you all wait so long. No, for the hero Takasaki Shinsuke help, that's nothing. Show off at full speed. No, wait. Of course, he's not coming. This may be my farewell to this world. Takashi, Tamako, I'm sorry. And he show up. Like, give it back. Dude, the man who couldn't swim, he swim because of what Takasaki took. How did you get all the way? Okay, he didn't swim. Sorry, my bad. Aren't you obvious? No, ain't it obvious? If I can't swim, then of course I have to walk. Looks like this one is walking a path more laden with carnage than I am. Dude, this is actually pretty epic. But yeah, actually, if you are going to walk around with something as dangerous as this, I suppose that much resolve is requirement. I will ask once again, where did you get that thing? I was looking for something else originally. Okay, we're getting what happened to Kentucky. I wandered the country non-stop for 2 years without finding it. That cause it was something I wasn't sure even existed in the first place. Even though I had no basis for thinking it, I believe it was out there somewhere, so then I had to get my hands on it before anybody else did. This was an extra thing I found in the process of looking for that. The old sweet shop, Enshishu's famous product, sweet cream jam wrapped mochi. Okay, I was sure I know what he was carrying. I'm pretty sure he still have that. But this is Gorilla's work. Okay, let's go. The shop just has happened to be pretty empty, so I was able to get some. So you guys also wanted them. That not that. What are you doing? You know you are supposed to take your time eating those things. Ah, they are even tasty when I eat them with my eyes. What the hell did you get me to pickpocket off you? Huh? You mean you guys didn't want to eat these? Then how about these Kyoto film? Okay, so if you take Kintoki's clothes and you will find out different kind of very famous sweets that he found throughout 2 years. Wouldn't they expire throughout 2 years? But anyway, let's go. Not that either. How can you know that when you haven't even seen them yet, you moron? So you seriously think I would have trailed you just to get some places famous product? Hey, if after I would say famous, I said Yoshiko Riho wrapped in yellow, what would you have done? Would you eat her? Eat her along with Yatta Sushi? Yeah, I hope you get diarrhea and die. You got your hands on it long time ago, didn't you? Okay, Yatashu is a famous regional sweet from Kyoto. Oh, okay. The real thing you would be searching for. You knew it had to be somewhere, and you knew it was still alive. Utsuro's Yoshida Soyo's heart. And this is what I was talking about. I totally forgot about the sweet bean and, well, the other sweet he had. Alright, moving on to the next chapter, people. Let's go. 679. Gintama. Gintoki walks a steep path, but what is his goal? So now we understand why the cows were after him. You are going to investigate all of the dragon halls? What in the world for? Do you know how difficult such a task would be? The dragon veins, the tormental streams, planet of Earth. Dude, look at the amount of parts there is. Split off inside the earth like branching river and run all over the world. Dragon holes are spiritual location where these dragon veins spout out from the surface. Not only do they come in all different sizes, but there is a countless numbers of them all over the planet. Even us, the Shireen maidens of Koryu, cannot grasp them all. If you are to investigate every one without exception, even if you spend your whole life, you wouldn't have enough time to accomplish such an enormous task. If you still choose to do that, then just what reason do you have? I already made up my mind. Okay, that's just in Japan, right? How many there is. I already made up my mind. He went around, no matter how many years it takes, no matter how many decades it takes, I am hell-bent on finding that person. Lesson 679. No dragon holes ventured, no masters gained. Deep determination. Alright, the title is a wrapping of a Japanese item equivalent of nothing ventured, nothing gained. Literally, one may not catch a tiger cub without entering a tiger life. Fair enough. Alright, so after spending 2 years walking from dragon hole to dragon hole, with what you end up finding was it alive? What do you mean by that, Ogita-san? By that guy, you don't mean Utsuro. Yoshida Utsuro. No, actually right now it's neither one. He might take an entirely different form. But that guy is probably still alive. Utsuro's Yoshida Soyo's heart. How long has it been since you confirmed that he wasn't dead? I knew that from the beginning, but back then he threw himself into the vortex of the dragon veins. His body was devoured by the Altana and it appeared to vanish. But he is a being that was originally born from Altana. So that wasn't much different from throwing a drop of water back into the ocean. In other words, it didn't seem too far-fetched for him to be reborn again somewhere in that ocean. But the bigger factor was what I heard back then. Humans, it will not end here. You made a choice, endless war, life or death with this. There is no longer anyone that can end that. There is no longer anyone that can save your master. He tried to end the world himself. He succeeded in preventing that. But that was the same as restoring. The endless curse cycles of rebirth of Utsuro, of Yoshida Shoyo. I'm looking forward to it. To you someday coming to rid the world of the monster that is me. We were able to serve the world, but we couldn't manage to serve one master. So become alone again. It's not as a Yoroshia and not to serve the world. Okay. But as a single okay, you can see the places he went into. Like there was literally, he's going into a river, cave, in a jungle, ocean, everywhere. Okay, we enshrined the dragon hole for generations. Ryuma Sama dwells inside it and protect these lands. As a result, we have witnessed many strange phenomena since long ago. We have recognized those events as a divine grace of Ryuma-sama. Though there was one event that Bear mentioned when we first caught sight of it, we thought it was a carcass of an animal that had drifted there. But soon we realized we were wrong. It did not resemble any animal. It was a mass of meat that did not even look like a living thing, but it was alive. Before long, within few days, it has changed form and begun to shape. But well, even we are quite sure how to say this. We aren't quite sure how to say this. Honestly, it's quite difficult to believe. Is this a human? Gramps, yes, I know. I believe that this is beyond what we are capable of handling. So if this is what you are looking for, damn, that moment. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the Avengers movie, all of them. I'm not sure which one I saw. There was a point where they make a joke about going back in time and kill young Thanos, baby Thanos. That's kind of remind me of this, but this has a lot more deep meaning behind it, because at this point, I'm pretty sure Gintoki have his doubts if this is Utsuro or if this is his master. So, dude, look at him. He opened his eye. Whether he was going to become Utsuro Soyo or whatever else, I could not put an end to him. I'm not sure if he could tell how I felt or not. That thing grew in the blink of an eye, but not only did he not talk, he never expressed any sort of will. He just stayed quiet and followed me, no matter where I went. Geez, you can't even ask somebody to lend you a hand. Actually, maybe I'm the one acting weird here. I felt like I'm raising a final boss. You got to use your sword to become stronger than me. Soyo, is this how it felt for you? Dude, these panels and the switch, it just looks so nice. No, I don't think so. Compared to when you are little, I think I'm a much more well-behaved, more charming child and far less of a handful. You are a more mischievous, difficult child than most. But after that, people were constantly relying on you and you underwent more hardship than most, I would say. And if you will agree to it, I would like to ask one last favor. Will you lend me a hand, Gintoki? Very, very nice ending. Okay, so this is what the final movie is based on, right? I'm starting to remember what happened and how he got, like, how he is left with just the heart alone right now. So looking forward to seeing where we're gonna go from here, people. As always, if you guys are new, do subscribe. The next reaction will be out on Friday, and our target is to get to 699. That's it from me, people. Thank you so much for reading it with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I liked both of these chapters. Very nice and a lot of comedies as well, but nice story wise. So yeah, looking forward to the next double chapter reaction. Stay safe, people. Have a wonderful day or night, and see you guys with more videos.